So before this little interview starts, I want to quickly apologize to NiO. I did not know that I was moving so much to the right, my right, that around the 6 minute mark, you were going to pretty much not see his face for the rest of the interview. So I was a bit upset, I was a bit angry, I was kind of down on myself because I should have checked, I should have stood still. We were in a good position around the first 5 minutes and then just derailed after that. But we move, and it's something that I always uphold when it comes to my interviews, is that whatever mistakes, whatever stuff like that happens around, I always do my best to kind of like keep it in, because everyone makes mistakes. These type of things happen, we're all human. But what I'm going to do to hopefully remedy this is, right around the 5 minute mark, you will see like a PNG Spotify NiO picture on your left on the brick wall. But hopefully that'll remedy it. NiO, apologize. Ryan, I apologize if you see this video. However, this doesn't shy away, doesn't hide from the fact that NiO was definitely an amazing artist to talk to, and not to mention such an incredible set in the Avenue when I was there in Philadelphia. So without further ado, hope you guys still enjoy. This is my interview with NiO, amazing artist, rising legend at the Avenue during San Holo's Existential Dance Music Tour. Hello everybody, the name is Lemon Jr. and I am here with NiO. Yes, you kind of knew this was coming. After I interviewed the Sad Boys, I had to get a word to Ryan and ask if it's possible I could have a chance to speak with NiO, because this is another one of his clients who's absolutely killing it and rising his way through the EDM community, through the EDM industry. 5 years, almost 4 years in the process, ever since 2020 that NiO was first born, and now look at you, already opening for San Holo in the Existential Dance Music Tour, the show happening in the Avenue in Philadelphia, not DC, Philadelphia. First I have to ask this, how does it feel to be opening for something as incredible as San Holo?
That's awesome. I've been a huge fan of him for years now, and you know, it's so cool to be able to open for one of the people that I've really looked up to for years.
And out of curiosity, what was like the first like San Holo song you listened to that really got you like hooked on his music?
It was Lights.
It was Lights, the smash hit from Bitbird that Terry Scott made you a fan. And what is it about Light that made you love it so freaking much?
I mean, there's just, you know, the mix of that with Lights by, or all of the Lights by, you know, Rihanna and Kanye West, you know, such a, you know, monumental thing. So, yeah, definitely.
Understood. And so with you hearing that song, you can kind of say like San Holo is one of the people who inspired you to want to like, you know, create the NiO project?
Yeah, definitely.
But it wasn't just him, I bet, was it? Was there other artists that also inspired you to want to like, you know, go on this path?
Yeah, so I've been a fan of EDM since I was, you know, able to walk. My brother was a trance DJ, and so he still is. And so yeah, so you know, I've been listening to music. He's had me, you know, when I was little, listening to Castles in the Sky, Silence, which Blank and HALIENE just did that awesome cover of. I love it. So yeah, so them, Armin, Swedish House Mafia, you know, back in the day, and then, you know, Seven Lions and Millennium. I still, you know, remember the day my brother showed me Days to Come, and I was like, this is, you know, still one of my favorite tracks. I'm actually playing it tonight.
Amazing. And it's amazing to know your brother had like an integral part in, like, you know, you inspiring you to, like, you know, go down this path, like, you know, become a DJ, enjoy, like, you know, the beauty and the power and the prowess that is electronic dance music in different styles, different tastes, different genres. I'm curious to know as well, how did NiO come to be? Because I don't know if you had any other projects before that, or you said, you know what, I'm just going to take the name NiO and just run with it.
No, so, you know, so NiO's the last 3 letters of my last name. You know, I originally made some stuff back in the day under Joe Colantonio, or Joseph Colantonio, but my brother went as, has always gone by Tom Colantonio as his actual stage name, and so, you know, it was a little taken there, and, you know, he had a lot of success in his career, so, you know, he was able to play all over the world, and, you know, there was no, you know, outshining him, so, so yeah, I went with NiO, and, you know, I've been making music for about 10 years now, and you know, it's just, you know, kind of been a journey, and you know, I decided finally I wanted to make an artist project and take it a little more seriously, so, you know, here we are.
So 10 years you like kept on creating music, right? So I'm curious to know, so the song Fight Like Hell with you and Gaddiston, that wasn't the very first song you ever made, right?
No. I've been making music, many worse songs, but for years before, yeah.
Those songs we cannot find, can we?
No.
So,
Definitely not.
Understood.
Purged from Spotify and Apple Music.
And SoundCloud?
It might still be on SoundCloud.
I'm gonna start digging.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make sure I keep on digging and find those.
Yeah.
Yes, not purged. But again, I ask that because I'm always curious to see, how did the sound of this person who got to where he is now, how did it sound back in the day? We can go 10 years in the past, 11 years in the past, just looking at little NiO, when he had his hands on the turntables, had his hand on the synthesizers and the mixers, and seeing what he did. I'm always curious to know, but if we can't figure out, we can't hear it, obviously. But
no, you can. It's not very good, but it's very housey, trancey stuff. I had a little trap phase, all that stuff, But
wow.
once I really honed in on, Millennium's first album, Awake, Seven Lions.
Awake or Ashes?
Well, his first album, Ashes, and then Awake, once that had come out, Crawl Out of Love, still one of my favorite songs ever, so I was like, this is what I want to do, and, so yeah.
So that's how it all that's how you so you kind of say, hearing those two albums, well, we'll say both two albums, Ashes and Awake, they kind of help contribute to the sound of NiO.
Yeah, and then, now, as that's that was how it started, as it's developed now, it's very much become how can I take, these old school trancey songs that I love and, incorporate that into my music and my sound. So I have a bunch of new songs I'm playing, today, and I think you'll hear a little more of the evolution of my sound and everything.
That'll be amazing to witness. Now I'm curious to know as well, are there any certain songs that are out that you made that you can kind of say that really speaks if you have to I say it like this, if you had to tell a stranger or show a stranger one song from your discography that pretty much says, this is me in a nutshell, this is NiO, which one would it be?
I think it's either Horizon or Glow in the Dark. Horizon's always been my baby. It's my favorite song I've ever done. Casey Cook, unbelievably, incredibly talented.
Wow.
Has been, one of my favorite vocalists I ever worked with. And, when she sent me back that top line off the, idea I had sent her, I literally almost fell on the floor. So, that Glow in the Dark, that song was something where I got that top line from the singer. She's uncredited, but it's Linny. And she had sent me that top line, and I got it. I've had it for 2.5-ish years or so, and I just kept iterating on it, and the songs has 3, 4, 5 different total versions. I mean, I went through 100 different Ableton versions that I did. But I'm a big believer in when the song is ready, it'll be ready. And if it takes a while and I have to keep working on it, I'm a little maybe too much of a perfectionist sometimes. But yeah.
Understood. So Linny, Glow in the Dark, thank you so much for such an incredible song. And we're going to make sure we give you your flowers, because Linny is one of those vocalists that I have been listening to for a very long time. She kills it every time she hits a song.
Mega talented.
For her to be on a song with you just like that, that's amazing. And Horizon with Casey Cook, again, interviewed her as well this year. Absolutely a gem of a vocalist as well.
Oh, yeah.
And hello, if you hear her working the song Alaska, recently came out with Trifecta, what the freak, man, what the freak?
Unbelievable.
I'm so happy more people are witnessing the true power and beauty of vocalists like Casey Cook, vocalists like Linny. It's absolutely amazing to witness, absolutely incredible to see. But you did do a bit of work with another vocalist as well, who's pretty legendary, HALIENE, with the Lift Off EP, am I correct?
Yeah.
How did it feel to work with someone as incredible as her? Not to mention, open for her.
Unbelievable. She is my favorite vocalist, hands down. Unbelievable, again, combining her, her trance pass. How I got into her originally was, hearing her, do her collab with Ferry Corson, Wherever You Are. I love that song.
Amazing.
And, just from all of that, it was.
So yeah, this is gonna be down there. So I'm just curious to know, with someone incredible as HALIENE, I'm curious to know, are there any other vocalists you wish to work with in the future? You kind of want to maybe cross off the list?
I mean, definitely one day HALIENE is the one of the ultimate bucket goals. I'm a big Swiftie, so Taylor Swift is always the lottery. That's never happening, but you know, I always
never say never. I'm sorry to quote Justin Bieber, but never say never.
But
you don't.
I have. Oh, go ahead.
You don't know. You never know how incredible. Taylor Swift can listen to one of your songs and say, you know what, maybe, just maybe I could bring some magic to this.
Maybe one day.
Again.
Millennium got to remix her, so that was two of my two all-time favorite artists.
And you had a chance to remix for him. So for him to get into Taylor Swift's pocket, who knows, he can maybe work some strings and maybe say your name to her.
If you hit the lottery, maybe one day. Yeah.
It's about the networking, man.
Yeah.
And that's how it all begins when it comes to being a DJ, starting off your journey. It's about talking to the right people sometimes and just building yourself up from there. And so that's pretty much all that there is to it. So please give it a chance. You're in Liam's pocket with the remix album, with his 5th album. Why not give it a shot? Just hey, shoot or shoot, man. That's how it is. Oh, I think that means we're about to get ourselves ready. So, I'll end off with the final question, which is, with all these incredible songs that's been released so far, hello, your recent ones being Pulsar on Dim-Mak, Noticed by Steve Aoki, and of course, endlessly working with Luma and Awakened on Ophelia Advent Volume 9 with 7 Lions. What the freak, man. I'm curious to know, what's next? What's next for NiO?
I think we're gonna take a couple months off from releases, not too long, just 2-3 months. I have some really cool tracks coming out in the next couple months. Some really cool collabs that I don't think I'm allowed to say with who yet, but we have some really cool stuff. I have one I'm gonna play tonight with Lux Tides. I've been playing it out for a while.
Lux Tides!
Incredibly talented. And you mentioned Luma. I could make a billion songs with both of them. They're both incredible people and incredibly talented.
But hey,
so excited to play the one with Lux Tides tonight. Get that out next year, hopefully.
So here's the thing, like you said, you're taking a break from releases. That's okay. That's fine. Like you said, you know when the song is ready. You have to work on it, try and season that bit. Make it'll be ready when it's ready. So if you need to take a break from making songs, go ahead, do that. But at least don't keep us hanging for too long. I mean, I don't know if you're gonna do
only a couple months.
I don't know if maybe you want to make a little 2024 updated showcase mix. I know there's a few mixes here and there for some people back in the day, so we really appreciate that. If you don't mind.
Totally.
So hopefully that can work with Brian. Make sure you write that down. That could be a good idea. But right now, we gotta make sure you witness the power and the beauty that is NiO tonight at Philadelphia, the Avenue, San Holo, Existential dance music. I can hardly freaking wait. My first time ever seeing you live. So it's all set was for feelings here and there. Now it's your turn. It is NiO's turn. So NiO, I thank you so much for the chance to speak with you and tell you thank you so much for all that you've done so far in your career over 10 years. Hopefully, I feel we're 10 years. I'm wondering, are we hitting the 10th anniversary of NiO?
No. NiO, not the 10th anniversary of NiO. 10th anniversary of me opening up AVE.
Opening up. Yeah. So we'll wait maybe, I don't know, 6 more years and then we can celebrate.
Yes,
but
sir.
Dude, 6 more years I can hardly see the name NiO be in shining lights. You be the headliner. You be the one people will come to. I feel like that's gonna be showing up soon for you in your journey. I can already envision it. If you can envision it, you can do it. You can achieve it. And I know it will soon enough be achieved. NiO, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for listening. So we gotta get out there and witness the power of Tai Chi. NiO, Isaac, and of course the man himself, San Holo. This is Leveler Jr. NiO signing out. Love you guys so much. Peace.